Hey guys, welcome back to another Brad Treasure video. And today we're going to be, well, it's Breakdown. So the channel, if you haven't checked out Breakdown, it's basically going to be the channel that makes all my wrestling stuff is going to be on. So if you're really a big fan of wrestling, go over there and check that out. It'll probably be phased out of this channel eventually at some point. But currently, I'll still upload these main ones. But any of the topical videos that I've done, I'll leave on the channel, but I'm going to move from now on. The topical videos will go to the other channel. So check out Breakdown. It's spelled just like as I say it: break down, shoved together. That's the name of the channel. And the only reason I did that, and I'll say it real quick again, is because I believe I had some natural subscribers get subscribed, and I'm not sure about the ones on this channel. So anyway. Hi, Zayden. So, we're going to be talking about pro wrestling today, and we're going to talk about Money in the Bank first, and kind of correlate it with Raw, what happened on Raw. So, Zayden didn't know what happened on Raw. So, let's talk about Monday Night Raw. Let's talk about the matches first that didn't mean anything, but Zayden's seen all those matches, some of these matches. So, the first match that we seen was Tyler Breeze, there we go, and Fandango, Breezango is the tag team name, and they took on Golden Truth, Goldust, and R-Truth. Now, this match wasn't too bad. It was really funny. Whoever wrote the match definitely needs like a promotion or needs to continue working on the undercard of wrestlers, because actually it was pretty funny, like seeing them scratch their sunburns and stuff during the match, and it really was entertaining. So, and Golden Truth finally got a win. Kind of weird, in a weird match kind of way, but hopefully they get a win on Raw or something and get a continuation. Hopefully they don't do like what stays in Vegas, or what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas kind of thing, and their win stays in Vegas. That's kind of weird. But anyway, so that happened. Nothing really happened on Raw with them. And Dudley's took on Lucha Dragons, and I was going into this match like for the longest time. Yeah, you're going to have to be over there if you want to be on the video. Now, in this match, I was excited for Zayn because Lucha Dragons were on there. And I'm like, he really likes Lucha Dragons. I'm like, nah, Dudley Boys are going to 3D him, and the match is going to be over within minutes or whatever. It's just going to be a short little match they put on out there. And probably can't sit there. You're probably going to fall over. Don't do that. But surprisingly, Lucha Dragons got the win at Money in the Bank. And I was like, wow. Sorry for the Dudley Boys, but the Lucha Dragons got the win. And there was nothing that happened on Raw between these people either. I thought the Dudley Boys would have showed up on Raw, but they didn't show up on Raw. Something else happened on Raw that we'll get to in a minute. But now I'm going to fast forward to the Divas segment, because I don't really care to talk about the Divas segment for too long because nothing really happened. Charlotte, I wasn't really into. I didn't care about that match. I wasn't invested in that match because nothing really was going on with that. So Charlotte and whatever her name is, Dana Brooke, there we go, took on Natalya and Becky Lynch. And how are your chips? Anyway, and they got the win over them. I don't understand what was going on there, but yeah, I care. Dana Brooke and them got the win. Whatever. So on Raw, stupidity happening again. I believe it was Paige took on. Was it Paige? I can't remember. Somebody took on. Quit doing that, please. Somebody I can't remember. I'm trying to remember what happened on Raw. Oh, Paige got a title shot. Paige got a title shot against Charlotte's title, and everything was going all good and everything, and then all of a sudden, Dana Brooke would start interfering a lot, and Charlotte got the win. And then, at the pay-per-view, I believe, was that the pay-per-view? Natalya attacked.
I can't remember.
I think that at the pay-per-view, Natalya attacked Becky Lynch. So, something happened with Becky, and then Natalya attacked her again. I don't know what's going on. I was confused. I think I'm mixing up Money in the Bank and Raw now. But anyway, the Divas division is totally stupid. Natalya should have never been in the title match to begin with. And now she's heel, so who cares? I hope they shove her off the SmackDown land and we never hear from her again. Anyways, moving on. SmackDown, the other two guys that no one even spoke of last night was Apollo Crews and Sheamus. And they didn't even show up on Raw. Like they must have said, man, the match didn't matter. It wasn't that good to begin with. Apollo Crews beat Sheamus. Zayden was mad. He didn't want Sheamus to win. Anyway. You didn't want Sheamus to win?
No.
I thought you did want him to win.
I'm just kidding. I really did want him.
Okay. All right. Apollo Crews won. Smiling all the way. Smiling all the way through the match. Stop. You're going to break the chair. Smiling all the way. I don't know why he smiles through the match all the way. Like, I understand, like, if you're a happy guy and everything, that you're going to keep smiling. But he's got to start doing something different or it's not going to be entertaining. So, I'm not a fan of Apollo Crews. I think something needs to happen. He needs to show emotion in some way or something because that was just a waste of a win to have him beat Sheamus, a guy who's done a lot in WWE for nothing. So, moving on. So, the tag team title match happened. And this is when this little boy over here was getting tired. He didn't want to watch a 3-hour pay-per-view. So, and I didn't really watch it. And I wasn't really into watching a long tag team title match. And it seemed like it was a very long tag team title match. And I missed the botch. But, let me tell you this. I watched somebody else's live reactions last night. Diggops, you know who he is. Watching. He had a live reaction video, and he showed the botch, which clearly had Gallows and Anderson pin the New Day. But on the third count, they act like Gallows pulled him out of the ring, one of the guys out of the ring. So, no, it was the Vaudevillains, I think, that happened. So technically, the Vaudevillains should be tag team champions. But New Day walked out tag team titles. Now, with the tag team titles, I think Gallows and Anderson should have won the titles here, or the Vaudevillains, one of these two. I don't think that the other team, Enzo and Cass, I don't think they should win the titles yet because they're still over. They're still popular. They don't need to get the titles right now. But anyway, nobody won the titles. New Day kept the belts. Then on Raw, let's talk about what happened on Raw. Ready for this? The Wyatt family returns on Monday Night Raw. Huge cheers. Cheer them. They're saying welcome back. Bray Wyatt's in the middle of the ring. I mean, those chants were loud. Welcome back for Bray Wyatt and the family. And lo and behold, who do they have come out and interfere during the Wyatt family? The New Day. Why would you do that? That's like, why would they do that? That's almost like Kalisto from the Lucha Dragons when he had the U.S. belt come out and interrupt the Big Show. Why would you do that? That makes no sense why you would do that. Because now they're setting up a title feud between the New Day and the family. And you don't want that to happen because now they're going to decimate the New Day and take the titles. So now we're going to have the Wyatts as tag team champions and probably have the free bird rule in effect for them as well. Now, I'm not against that because they need to give them something. But it should have been a tag team. You know, they should have just put the belts on the Vaudevillains and then had the Wyatt family decimate them. Because for the most part, the titles are probably going to be around Strowman and Rowan. For some reason, I get Rowan and Harper mixed up. And Harper's not there right now, so because he's injured, he's out. Luke Harper, he's out. He's injured still. I don't know. Somebody talking to you. I think I was talking to you. So, is she gonna talk?
Yeah, not
Okay. I thought my wife was gonna talk to my son on Skype. I was like, better ask. But anyway, what'd she say? She's trying to talk to you.
He said I'll be home soon.
Okay. All right.
Actually, no, she said I'm about to leave.
Okay. Cool. Anyways, back to wrestling. So yeah, Wyatt family probably going to win the tag team titles, I think, soon. Or they did that segment for nothing, which was really stupid. And the funny thing during the segment was that Xavier Woods acted like he was hypnotized by Bray Wyatt, and he kept on starting to walk through. He was like, that's funny. But then we had what else? U.S. Championships. Stupid. Titus got beat by Rusev, and then a rematch happened on Raw. Rusev just walked out of the match, and Titus won by count out. I don't know where they're going from this. Rusev messed up calling Titus Apollo Crews at Money in the Bank, which is really dumb. And I thought it was on purpose, but no, it was an accident. I won't comment anymore on that. Anyway, but then AJ Styles and John Cena. Yeah, great match, awesome match by the way. At Money in the Bank, they tore the house down at Money in the Bank. Probably, I would honestly say that that match and the main event. Stop. Main event was the best matches on the card, and I'll get to that in a moment. But John Cena and them, they did a great job, and a lot of people complain about false finishes and things like that, and kicking out of finishers. But I think they did it in a good way. Like they didn't do it overly where some people did. They did it right, and then the reversals at the end was amazing, where Cena went for the AA. AJ reversed it. I think he was going for something. What was he going for? I think he was going for the South Clash, and then he reversed that into the STFU, and then STF, and then Styles I think reversed that into the calf crusher, and then Cena did something else. I can't remember what he did, and then AJ I think hit the Pele at the end or something. That was pretty cool. That was pretty neat. But the ending with Gallows and Anderson after Cena inadvertently knocked the referee down, which nobody pointed that out on Raw, that Cena's the one who accidentally knocked the referee out. And then Gallows and Anderson took advantage, came out. That is funny, the apology on Raw, I thought that was pretty hilarious, where they're saying sorry to John Cena. I'm sorry, guy. I'm sorry. They both are saying I'm sorry, and Cena's just like, you guys are stupid. They're probably going to wrestle at Battleground, I'm assuming, with AJ Styles. And AJ Styles probably going to go, no, I promise. No, I promise. They will not interfere again. No, I promise. Scout's honor. No. But they're probably going to interfere anyway. It's funny. It's true heel work from AJ Styles right there, but everybody still loves him. But I think everything else, I don't think I'm missing anything. Oh, the Money in the Bank match. Probably should talk about that one. It was a really good match. It was really good. I don't think it was as good as what I've seen in the past, but it was pretty good. It had some cool spots. I wasn't overly impressed with the match, but I've seen way better with the matches. I don't think you can beat the matches with Shelton Benjamin. It's just hard to beat those matches back in the day. Zane Bray has no idea who Shelton Benjamin is. Someday I'll have to play it for you. He's like running up the ladder and stuff like that in places as the ladder's like tilted up, and then leaping on the people and stuff. So it's really it's hard to beat those kind of like those Money in the Bank matches. But this one was okay. I think the moment where they set up some weird platform thing where had the ladder and the thing up like this, they had like all the way across the ring. You had a ladder. And they were all standing in the middle. I think it was all for a photo op, though. So kudos on that, Del Rio and who are the other guys? Cesaro, I think, set up the other one. Yeah, kudos to them for setting up for the photo op, whatever situation. But yeah, it was really cool to see that, though. Are you wanting to set up again here? All right, don't hit your leg. All right, so Money in the Bank happened. Down to Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose. But like I said in my prediction video, I predicted Alberto Del Rio was going to win it because nothing was going on with him. And I figured that would be what they would do to give him something to do, is give him the briefcase. Since everybody else basically had storylines built in for them and had feuds built in for them, even though they were moving on from them. But Dean cashes in at the end after the battle with Owens. A big old punch to Owens at the end, and then he lands on the ladder. That was pretty cool. But Dean gets the briefcase, and well, we'll have to continue with that, and we'll hear it a little bit. The main event comes Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. First of all, I want to say, where was this Roman Reigns 8 months ago? Because this was an amazing match. Seth Rollins brought the best out of him. This match was probably the best Roman Reigns match I've ever seen in my life. Now, I haven't seen AJ Styles and Roman Reigns matches, but I want to go back and see those. And I probably will. And probably review those pay-per-views as well, since they're kind of recent. But the match was amazing. It was awesome. And Seth Rollins ended up winning the championship at the end of the match. I was all excited for that. I was like, yeah. And then I remembered the picture that I seen for the jerk Joe Cronin, who put that as a freaking picture video. He changed that thing later on. But he's a big old jerk for putting that on there. So I knew who was going to win. So Dean Ambrose comes in, cashes in Money in the Bank, dirty deeds on Seth Rollins, and wins the championship. Oh my gosh. And Kenny Bolin, who I've seen, he's this big guy who I wasn't even intending to talk about his weight, but he is a big guy. But that's what I'm talking about. But he's a big guy in the wrestling industry. Like he helped make John Cena. He helped make some other guys that came up. What are you doing? Sit up here, ding dong. Anyway, but he helped to make all these big guys, and he was complaining on Twitter that the Shield held the world title all in one night. And he was complaining about that would never happen if I ran the promotion. Like, well, thank God you don't run the promotion, because that was pretty awesome, I thought. And it wasn't like overly done. It's Money in the Bank. It's what happens with Money in the Bank. It's only like once a year that happens. And a lot of times lately, the briefcase, they haven't even cashed in like that for a long time. Like, usually the people hold on to it, mainly because Brock Lesnar was the world champion last year. You don't want to cash in against Brock Lesnar because you're scared. You got to pick the right moment. You got to make sure that guy is like down and out before you come out and cash in. And that's what happened at WrestleMania 30. Roman and Brock were having a knockdown, drag-out war at WrestleMania 31, I think. Yeah, 31. And then Seth Rollins cashed in on him. So Dean wins the title, goes off, whatever. Now let's talk about what happened on Raw. So on Raw, and I'm going to wait till the last to talk about the one thing. On Raw, they started off the pay-per-view, or started off with Dean Ambrose in the ring, of course. Funny thing is they showed, before the Raw music even hit, Dean Ambrose shows up in a cab, and he gets his bags out of the car, and he starts to walk off from the cab, and he's like, oh, hold on. He knocks on the taxi. I'm knocking on my own shoulder. He knocks on the taxi cab. He's like, I forgot something. And he reaches in the back seat, and it's a championship. He almost left the WWE Championship in the taxi cab. I thought that was pretty funny. And there's a motorcycle outside. Anyway, I think it's a weed eater. Same thing. But
it is a weed eater.
That is the weed eater.
It is definitely not a motorcycle.
It's not a motorcycle. Okay, so Dean has a championship. He goes to the ring. Of course, Seth Rollins is the first to interrupt. No. It was Roman that interrupts first. That's what it was. Roman comes out and says he deserves a title shot, everything like this. And then Seth Rollins comes out and he's like trying to correct him. No. I beat you at Money in the Bank first before Dean cashed in his briefcase, whatever. It was funny. Seth kept saying stole. He kept saying he stole the belt. And I guess he forgot what he did. He cashed in the belt. Or he cashed in the briefcase and stole some of the belt before. So, yeah, that's all basically to talk about, except the day after, yesterday, news broke. Roman Reigns has been suspended for 30 days due to a wellness violation. So what this means is that I believe that Battleground happens in 33 days. So the math there is 30 minus 33, or 33 minus 30 is 3. So 3 days before Battleground, Roman Reigns will be cleared to wrestle. How convenient. How convenient. But the thing around this is that they're saying that they knew he failed the test before the pay-per-view. So they did this on purpose to have him lose the belt. And then they're still going to put him in the main event, which is cool, but they could have just had Seth versus whatever and had a screwy finish where Roman comes out and interferes or does something. I don't know. And had a triple threat at SummerSlam. But they're not going to do that. They're going to do it at the pay-per-view. A little shadiness going on with the whole backstage shenanigans with Roman Reigns, though. Pretty cool, though, what happened at the pay-per-view. I give Money in the Bank. It was an awesome pay-per-view. It was one of the best pay-per-views I've seen in quite a while, besides the undercard matches that were kind of poopy. Yeah, horse poopy. There are a lot of horse poopy. But some I didn't watch. Like, I'm assuming the tag team title match was actually pretty good. I may go back and watch it. Since the little boy here couldn't handle watching it all. I may go back and watch it. I won't go back and watch the tag team Divas match. No, I will not do that. But I think I don't think I missed any matches or anything. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. Oh, Baron Corbin and Ziggler. I don't think we need to even talk about that. Baron was on Raw too, and I think I fast forwarded through the match or something. I don't even. He faced. That's why I fast forwarded. He faced Zack Ryder. If you're gonna put a jobber match on her, at least pick somebody like from the local town or something. Don't keep putting Zack Ryder out there. That's just mean. That's mean. Anyways, hope you liked the video. I'll be doing some more reviews. I actually have a review coming up on some things from the WWE Network. Hope you guys stay tuned for that. And this will be up on both the channels, Breakdown and the Brad Chatrick YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe for more, just like you do to the other fellas and gals. And keep rocking.